Welcome back to Adobe InDesign CC. In this tutorial, we're going to cover the basic overview of how to navigate in InDesign. You can see here I have a graphic, and actually both are graphics. Just happens to be text graphic in InDesign, and I wanted to share how do you navigate in here. Well, you can always use the true and tried Control plus on a PC or Control minus, or Command plus on a Mac and Command minus to go in and out basically. So I'm going to do that just by hitting Control plus and Control minus, so I can do that. As I zoom in here, um, you'll notice you can use these little widgets here to go side to side or up and down. But a better way to work is to hold down the space bar and you get the hand tool, which there is a hand tool over here, but again, as you're zooming in, you don't have to use it. One thing I want to know you to notice is how the resolution here looks really bad for some reason, and that is by default in InDesign. So we're going to fix that here. If you go to the View menu and go down to let's see here, Display Performance, and if you have a really older computer, you could leave it at typical display. But as soon as we switch it to high quality display, this is what I like to leave it on. You'll notice here we get a nice render of the image. And it's only when we're kind of shifting that we see that little jagged couple of lines, and then once we're basically stopped, it looks great. So another tool to zoom in and out is the hotkey. It's really good to know is Control 0 or Command 0 on the Mac to frame all in the scene, and all these options are into the View menu here. So you can see here you got zoom in, zoom out, fit page and window, which is the Control 0. Again, it's Command 0 on a Mac. And then there's some other ones like Control 1 for actual size. So this would be, for the actual print size here. You can also use the zoom tool, which has the hotkey of Z. By the way, the hand tool does have the hotkey of H, but again, if you're using the zoom tool and you're zoomed in like this, you can just hold down the space bar and you have access to the hand tool. So the way the zoom tool works is you can basically click and drag a selection over an area, and you basically get this to happen here. So pretty easy to do. Just click and drag, click and drag. Now to zoom out, you can hold Alt or Option and zoom out like so. Again, you can hit Control 0 to basically frame everything inside. So you can go to the preferences here, go into the edit menu, go down to preferences and choose general. It has a hotkey of Control K or Command K on a Mac. The thing I wanted to show you in here was under display performance. You can set that actual display option from typical to high quality and always have it that way. And then you just click OK. So that way in the future, as you bring in a new document, it'll basically show the higher quality version. So that's the basic overview of navigation in Adobe InDesign CC. Until next time, cheers.